Hello, Gemini. How are you, my beautiful gems? I hope y'all are lovely doing this pre-retrograde shadow. Y'all been mixing my words too. Having technology issues. I know some people phones on the skits. Sorry. Anyways, this week's reading will be about what do you need to release in order to reach that goal, right? I'm not using the Rider-Waite deck. I'm going to be using a Thoth-themed deck. I hope you still get your message. Okay? One more of these. We're going to shuffle. And we're going to get into it. Okay? Please give me a pass if I mess up words. Ain't my fault. I'm serious. I'm blaming it on retrograde. Don't tell me nothing different. All right, Jim. Let's get into it. We're going to pull your main energy from this deck, okay? This is kind of like overall what you're feeling, how you are, maybe how you're approaching this. The Mage, okay? Which in this one is like the Magician. It's a major card. You're approaching this with everything you need. You have all the tools for success, okay, Jim? But you need to get on it now. Because the thing about this card is this is based on intellect and passion. Stability is lacking, okay, in your mind space. And maybe not the emotional depth that you need right now to be able to bring some things into fruition. So that may be what you're worried about, even though you have it right in front of you. The reason I say that you're worried about stability and if it will last is if you look in this picture, you see a CD, which represents the Pentacles, right? I mean, I think they still sell CDs. Do they still sell CDs, y'all? That's what I mean, Jim. Whatever your idea is, you need to start it. Things are moving too fast. It's like whatever you got going on, it's something that is of the times right now. It'll be beneficial for right now. But you can't get past the fact that you don't know if you're prepared. Jim, I'm sure you are. The fact that you even have a goal or a dream, that's a lot of preparing right there. We're going to get into what you need to release, okay? Let me see. Jimmy Gems. Main card energy, what you need to release is the Seven of Cups. But in this deck, it represents debauchery. That's doing too much of a good thing. I like some debauchery. Let me tell you that much. I do. It seems like it's in excess, though. We don't know that yet. Let's keep clarifying. Next card out is the Hangman. Changing your perception, boo. What is that about? Third card out is the Filmmaker, which is the Prince of Cups. Having intellect, having a passion, not thinking you do, because of this debauchery. These things around you that feel good for the moment, but not going to bring anything fulfilling anyways. Like I said, Jim, debauchery could represent so many things. Think about in your life what you're doing in excess that's bringing you pleasure and happiness. What are you celebrating that maybe you shouldn't be celebrating? You know, sometimes we can drink just because we made it through the day. Should you really celebrate that? I mean, everybody made it through the day. Sorry, Jim. Sorry. Anyways, let's get you two more cards. Because my mouth, I don't want to miss this reading. You have Death in reverse, refusing to let something go. The Knight of Cups in reverse, the Seducer. That's what he's called in this deck. He's the pickup artist. That goddamn pickup artist. I don't like a seducer either. Because seducers do what? Come in for the good time and run out, okay? Ooh. Jim, for the bottom of the deck, you have the Nine of Wands in reverse. In this deck, it represents fortitude, having the ability to endure a lot just to get to your goal. you're getting off track really easily, Jim. It's something in front of you that seems like it's insurmountable. Like this big old hill. And when you get halfway through, it's so slippery you slide your ass back down to the bottom. Jim, now, put your energy together for what you need to release in order to meet your goals. You have a lot of emotion involved in this, okay? Which is very, very, very unique for you, Jim, to have this much emotion. But you have an emotion about how fun and good and great this new start will be. Not realizing that you got to change your perception. You got to realize that this is not going to be all fun. It's going to come with some strife and having to let some fun things in your life go. The debauchery, right? The Prince of Cups are the filmmaker. On this card, there's a man who's putting things into perspective, right? And this fell right over the hangman. Jim, what it seems like is that you have all of the passion that anyone would need to get things done. You have the mental clarity. But baby, what is stability? Where's the emotion for really putting this project into motion? Emotion in motion. That motion in the ocean. Y'all need to find the motion in the ocean, okay? Because you got your eyes on what you want to do. You focused. You know how you want it to play out. But at the same time, there's certain things that you can't release in your life because they're so damn fun. Jim, I wish I knew what you had it was fun, because this death card in reverse, sweetheart. Realizing that this may be something you can't let go, and you're scared of that. You worried. Now, this, like I said, this is a Thoth deck. This isn't the Rider-Waite system. This is a different system. But this is a major in this death. The thing about death and letting things die, letting things go and moving on, I'm going to explain it to you with this card, okay? As you can see, this doctor has no face. It's just like the Grim Reaper who comes to collect you when it's your time, right? Now stay with me, Jim. It ain't gonna stay dark, I promise you. But you see his heart? What this faceless doctor is about to do with his heart is give it to somebody else. See, a death may be an ending of something that you thought was a great time, but it's gonna bring life to a new situation, okay? Look at that clock. There are no hands on it. Just like it is when things need to end. It has ran its course. Now, Jim, I don't know what it is in your life that has been fun for you, that has been a good time, that has included people as well. But whatever it is, you gotta let it go and take those parts of it and bring new life to yourself, okay? Because having the Knight of Cups, the seducer in reverse, you gotta release the need to charm people or to charm situations, I mean. Now stay with me, Jim, because I promise I'm not beating up on you, okay? What I'm saying is, you know that the crowd or people you're keeping or the things you're involved in are not necessarily fulfilling. You're just used to them. It's something you do, like a pickup artist. It's your thing. It's what you attract. But with the death card, and it was in reverse, it's time to attract some new things, because if you don't, you're going to stay right where you're in your life. It may not be people. It may be something you're doing internally. It could be something you're battling with. It could be something you're doing in excess and people don't know. And you're refusing to let it go. But only you can do that to have a better life. Okay? Now, what happens if Jim releases the debaucherous behavior? If Jim changes their perception about leaving behind what they're so used to and what's so comfortable, and donating the good parts of that past to bring new life to yourself. To not have to feel like you're drawing in crowds of people who don't align with you, but still trying to find a way to align with these people. It's okay to work alone, Jim. It's okay to have a good time, but you cannot play harder than you work, okay? First card out for outcome is the it's the 7 of Wands, Valor in reverse. Feeling like you don't have any victory. That's what it can mean, but remember I said this is just overall energy for potential future. It doesn't really mean anything until we clarify. I'll put the message together for you, okay? Then you have the Queen of Wands, which in this deck is called the Public Defender in reverse. Then you have the Two of Wands, Dominion in reverse. And you also have the Emperor in reverse, which is a major. Whoa. 5 of Cups in reverse. And this deck is called Disappointment. I promise y'all my deck has been shuffled. There are uprights. There are reversals. It's just the energy we got. But it's actually good. We're using a different system, remember that. You will be able to, once you release this, what your potential outcome could be is not feeling the need to always stand out, always be victorious with others, and actually doing it for just yourself. You know, not looking impressive, but you will actually be impressive, you know? You'll be able to step out of feeling like you have to look out and take care of everybody else. That public defender situation. Of feeling like you know you don't have the tools to take care of those around you. And guess what? You don't need to. You don't have to worry about what everybody else is going through, or the good times they having, or what addictions they have. You don't have to save them. Then you have Dominion in reverse. 2 of Wands. Releasing that need and understanding that it isn't about just taking one path. It's actually about taking the best path, okay? You're not going to take the path that's comfortable. You're going to take the path that's least traveled. Release the need to be in control. It's already okay. Then you have the 5 of Cups, which is disappointment in reverse. You'll be able to release that. Because when we do things in excess and with other people, disappointment is inevitable. It comes, and then you get a new crowd of the same type of people. They come in and you think, oh, this is a different type, but they're not. Jim, I know that you're an air sign, and you are stimulated by your brain and by intellect and those type of conversations with people who maybe, let me say it like this. You may associate with, let me see, I'm trying to get the right word for it. Come on, retrograde, give it to me. Right phrase. Oh, okay, so this is what it is. You have been used to dealing with questionable people without questioning. You've been so accepting and open to everybody because you feel like everybody brings something to the table. But what you've been dealing with and the energy you've been attracting, this hasn't been people that have brought nothing to the table except for things that distract you from your goal, things that distract you from your prosperity. Because I don't see any pentacles here. Whatever the situation is, Gemini, that seems fun. Whatever these people are, whatever it is that you're doing right now, even if it's a job that you're not really putting that passion into, it has to change if you want to go towards victory. If you want to be able to manifest using all of the powers you have, you got to let whatever this is go that's comfortable and safe. Because if you don't, your idea, it may become outdated, like this CD in the card that represents your overall energy. The name of the game is to do this smartly, Gemini. And I know you're the best one for the job. With the way your brain is, I promise you are.